if we just calculate his RB velocity. This joke does not make a lot of sense to a non-coder. So let me explain. Now, in coding terms, RB means literally nothing. But RB is it's a pretty good way to just say rigid body. So here we have private rigid body 2D. A rigid body, if you didn't know, as you all know, allows for stuff like physics and movement. It's good for physics, which is like, well, velocity is it's velocity. It's like kind of how quick stuff can move. So RB dot velocity, this line right here of code, a couple of words, takes the rigid body 2D, which we get component, because if you don't, then it's bad code. It'll glitch a little bit. Takes a velocity, gets a new vector 2, takes our move input, which is for movement, takes our speed being a variable on how quickly, it times that, and it takes the rigid body dot velocity, once again, the rigid body and velocity, and takes it on the y-axis. So for this final bit of code, this takes the if input dot get up and down jump in Unity, that's usually spacebar, and if the extra jumps is equal to 0, and if his grounded is true, then it takes our RB dot velocity, once again, rigid body, physics and stuff, and velocity is how quickly able to move, takes a vector 2 dot up, so you know we move upward, and times it by our jump force. Jump force is once again another variable.
Well, like any play incident recently.
You know, like
there might have been
September
one.
and like 9 and the number 11? Pretty. This is a reference to 9/11.